What's going on? It's Kenny back again with another Eyes for You review, and today we'll be discussing relationship goals. Now, relationship goals stars Method Man, hip hop legend, and the beautiful Kelly Rowland. And let's talk about. I'm gonna keep this one real short and sweet, as much as I can. Basically, they used to date their exes. Now they're working in the same workspace, and they're this marketing firm or some trying to land this big deal. The regular rom com cliche stuff. But let's talk about the pros. So let's talk about the good stuff. This I do love how beautiful black people look on film. How I love how they show them in a professional setting, and I actually like the chemistry between Method Man and Kelly Rowland. Kind of. I'm gonna speak on that in a minute. But the pros are, it looked beautiful. The production doesn't look cheap on this one. The writing is pretty cool. And I can tell they're both kind of invested. It's a rom com, so you're not really gonna get anything too deep or too heavy. And this is what I call it fluff. But I love the way the beautiful black people look on screen. I love the black love. I love it. So let's talk about the cons before we get into the plot and everything. I kind of gave y'all the plot, but let's talk about this is what I think. This movie, with most rom-coms, you got a cliche, you got a whole formula template that they follow. And my main thing was, I didn't like the way they wrote Kelly Rowland's character. To me, they wrote her to be very uncompromising in certain situations where she didn't really need to be uncompromising. I'm not gonna say trouble. I'm not gonna say difficult. See, I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is, she's beautiful, in whatever she does. But I think in certain instances, in certain situations, it was just like she was just being difficult. I'm sorry, not being difficult, be uncompromising for the sake of it. It was unnecessary. And I've even talked to a few of my female. I'm sorry, yeah. Can I say female? I think I can still say female. Female counterparts. They said they didn't really necessarily like how she had to put her career on hold, then seek God or the guy had to seek God first for him to be good enough for her, and she had to put her stuff on hold to wait for him to get his stuff together. I'm gonna leave that open for interpretation. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. I'm not really. I ain't gonna say I ain't touching that, but I'm not touching that one. But I understood. I listen. So it's basically like just fluff. I wish they would have concentrated more on the chemistry of Kelly Rowland and Method Man's character together. Instead, they have her with her friends unnecessarily. To me, in my opinion, they spend way too much time with her cliche friends. But I'll be honest, salute to those actresses, but they're not memorable. And it was just kind of like, you're kind of like, instead of enjoying seeing her friends on screen, in my opinion, you're more so waiting for, all right, can we get through this scene for her to get back to talking to Method Man and them working on their chemistry and everything. So that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think as well. So, it's romantic. You like romantic comedies and you love seeing beautiful black people and just people of color on screen. This story's not that heavy. It is faith-based, being that it's produced by Pastor Michael Todd. I know some people really, if you either care for him or you don't, or he has his own controversy online, which I have seen with the whole saliva thing. But neither here nor there. I have nothing to do with that. But it is a faith-based romantic comedy, and it's just fluffy. I heard people kind of give their opinion saying they didn't really care for it. It was whack as that. I'm not gonna say it's whack. It's just fluff. But movies are supposed to make you feel something, inspire you to do something, or laugh, cry. You just gotta feel some type of emotion. And this one, unfortunately, left me kind of feeling like there's more to be desired. I'll say that much. There's more to definitely be desired. And on a scale from 1 to 10, I hate to do it, but I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm going to always do this, what y'all come here for. I give it a 4. I give it a solid 4. But, to each his own. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's streaming now on Prime, on Amazon Prime. And let's talk about it in the comment section. Thank y'all. Until next time, I'm out.